Call of Duty. 4. Modern Warfare. If Call of Duty 4 is your favorite, you are probably a loyalist. You stick to what works. You enjoy structure, clean design, and stories that have weight. You appreciate the classics, and believe most of the franchise peaked here. You also carry a sense of pride. You remember the first time you heard Captain Price say, "Check those corners." You remember the shock of the nuke. You remember when multiplayer felt like undiscovered territory instead of a full-time job. You are the type of player who values balance and hates gimmicks. Deep down, you miss the days when a red dot sight was a big deal and when kill streaks were simple enough to count on one hand. You probably still say things like, "Gaming was better back then," because this game shaped your entire sense of what COD should be. Call of Duty. World at War. If your favorite is World at War, you are tougher than most people think. Dark themes, gritty violence, flamethrowers clearing trenches, Reznov yelling in your ear. This game did not care about comfort, and if this is your number one, neither do you. You are the friend who watches war documentaries for fun. You enjoy stories that show struggle, sacrifice, and brutality. You appreciate historical detail, and you respect grounded realism. You are also part of a rare group that respects the birth of zombies. You remember the shock of finishing the campaign and waking up at Nacht der Untoten. You were there before the lore, before the portals, before the multiverse. It was just you, a pistol, and pure fear. Players who love World at War tend to be serious, focused, and nostalgic. You value authenticity in games, and you have strong opinions about the MP40. Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2. If MW2 is your favorite, you are chaotic by nature. You thrive in unpredictable environments. You love memes. You love loud lobbies. You love overpowered weapons. This game was a lawless wasteland, and you enjoyed every second of it. You are the type of person who probably laughs at their own rage. You still remember the betrayal of General Shepard like it was personal. You can quote half the campaign, and you can smell rust from a mile away. You enjoy fun over balance. You live for moments that make no sense. You do not care if things are broken as long as everyone is screaming together. If you love MW2, you are fun, loyal to your squad, and dangerously competitive. You are also the kind of person who would knife someone across the map and call it skill. And honestly, we respect that. Call of Duty. Black Ops. If the original Black Ops is your number one, you are a thinker. You enjoy mystery, psychology, and conspiracy. You love stories with layers and characters with trauma. You were invested in Mason long before TikTok edits made him trend again. You also respect structure. You like games that blend great campaigns, entertaining multiplayer, and unforgettable zombies maps. This game delivered everything at once. Brainwashing, iconic missions, Keynote der Toten, wager matches, and a soundtrack full of tension. Fans of Black Ops are creative, curious, and loyal to narrative. You enjoy depth in your games and prefer characters with complex motivations. You also remember the numbers. You never forgot the numbers. Call of Duty. Modern Warfare. 3. If MW3 is your favorite, you appreciate closure. You enjoy stories that resolve properly and gameplay that feels polished. You are practical, level-headed, and focused. You are the person in the friend group who keeps everyone calm. You like things that function smoothly. You appreciate steady pacing. You like endings that feel earned. MW3 is not flashy or chaotic like MW2, but you respect how clean and refined it is. You also love survival mode. You probably spent hours there with a friend, grinding waves until your hands hurt. If MW3 sits at the top for you, you value reliability, and you probably use the word underrated at least once a week. Call of Duty. Black Ops 2. If BO2 is your favorite, you are a natural strategist. You love choice, consequence, and branching endings. You also like weapons that feel futuristic without going full science fiction. You are competitive, analytical, and sometimes petty in the best way. You remember League play. You remember the MSMC. You remember sniping on Carrier. You are the type of person who loves control, options, and scenarios where small decisions matter. And of course, if BO2 Zombies is your thing, you are a theorist at heart. You cared about the bus on transit even when everyone else hated it. You probably watched hours of YouTubers explaining storyline connections at 2 a.m. If BO2 is your favorite, you see patterns in everything. Call of Duty. Ghosts. If Ghosts is your favorite, you are built different. Truly. This game has a loyal cult following, and if you belong to that group, you are someone who sees value where others overlook it. You enjoy underdog stories, emotional endings, and campaigns that take risks. You are also patient. Ghosts tells a slow burn story with a painful cliffhanger, the kind that stayed with you for years. Fans of Ghosts tend to care more about narrative twists than multiplayer chaos. You enjoyed the tension between Rourke and the ghosts, and you were probably one of the rare players who actually finished Extinction Mode and enjoyed it. Your personality? You root for the misunderstood. You enjoy atmospheric shooters, dramatic storytelling, and games that dare to be different, and you are probably still waiting for Ghost 2. Call of Duty. Advanced Warfare. If Advanced Warfare is your number one, you love innovation. You love new ideas. You are not afraid of change. Exo movement, futuristic weapons, vertical combat, and a campaign led by Kevin Spacey before the controversies. You lived through all of that. You enjoy speed. You enjoy mobility. You like feeling powerful and agile at the same time. This game made you fall in love with movement mechanics. Fans of AW tend to be energetic, fast thinkers, and quick reactors. You probably have strong opinions about skill-based movement, and you defend this game anytime someone calls it a jetpack mistake. If AW sits at the top for you, you enjoy bold experimentation more than the comfort of tradition. Call of Duty. Black Ops 3. If your favorite is Black Ops 3, then you are a visionary. You love complexity. You love layered stories. You enjoy games that make you think instead of simply react. BO3 gave us the DNI system, a psychological campaign that blurred reality, and a zombies storyline that is considered one of the most elaborate in gaming history. If you love this game, you are comfortable with abstract ideas and non-linear storytelling. You also enjoy customization and movement. You embrace thrust jumps, wall running, and specialist abilities without hesitation. You adapted fast and enjoyed mastering every part of the sandbox. Fans of BO3 tend to be analytical, imaginative, and comfortable with layered narrative design. You are the type of person who watches storyline breakdowns even after you already understand them. You enjoy connecting dots that others do not see. Call of Duty: Infinite Warfare. If Infinite Warfare is your favorite, you are fearless in your opinions. You do not follow the crowd. You make decisions because you like something, not because online comments tell you what is acceptable. You recognize Infinite Warfare for what it truly was: a strong campaign, a moving ending, great characters like Reyes, Salter, and Ethan, a story about sacrifice that hit harder than anyone expected. Players who love Infinite Warfare tend to be empathetic and story-driven. You appreciate emotional weight in your games, and you are not afraid to defend something that was unfairly judged on release. And if you loved Infinite Warfare Zombies, then you enjoy fun, color, and experimentation. The mode was goofy and creative, and you embraced every part of it. Call of Duty: World War II. If QO2 is your favorite, you are grounded. You enjoy historical storytelling and slower-paced, tactical gunplay. You appreciate authenticity and prefer boots on the ground over futuristic gadgets. Fans of WoW tend to be structured and detail-oriented. You enjoy gritty realism, the feeling of advancing through European towns, and the emotional bond between Daniels and Zeusman. You also respect classic multiplayer design with predictable engagement ranges and slower time to kill. If this game resonated with you the most, you are a believer in fundamentals. You value teamwork, story, and grounded combat over gimmicks. Call of Duty: Black Ops 4. If BO4 is your favorite, you are unconventional. You like games that break rules and take risks. You enjoyed specialists returning, manual healing, long time to kill, and the new approach to multiplayer pacing. You probably also enjoyed Blackout, the franchise's first attempt at Battle Royale. Its slower pace, tactical movement, and large-scale map design appealed to players who like long engagements and open decision-making. If you are a BO4 Zombies fan, then you have lore patience most people can only dream of. Chaos storyline fans are an elite group. You enjoy mythology, ancient artifacts, occult themes, and long Easter eggs that require actual commitment. People who love BO4 tend to be patient, creative, and open to experimentation. You appreciate games that do not play it safe. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare. If MW 2019 is your favorite, you appreciate realism. You enjoy modern settings, tactical gunplay, grounded campaigns, and the sharp return of Captain Price. You also enjoy atmosphere, clean animations, heavy sound design, photorealistic environments. MW 2019 delivers immersion the way a movie does. Fans of MW 2019 value precision. You enjoy weapons that feel physical and responsive. You enjoy the slower pacing of the campaign, the tension of missions like Clean House, and the revival of grounded military storytelling. If you love this game, you are strategic, focused, and detail-driven. You probably enjoy modes like gunfight, realism playlists, and core gameplay. Call of Duty: Black Ops Cold War. If Cold War is your favorite, you are balanced. You appreciate a mix of old and new. The campaign offers multiple endings, moral choices, and psychological twists. Multiplayer blends arcade speed with tactical elements. Zombies mixes nostalgia with innovation. Fans of Cold War tend to be flexible thinkers. You adapt well. You like games that give you options. You enjoy replay value and scenarios where decisions actually matter. You might also be the kind of person who loves a good conspiracy theory, because Bell's interrogation storyline still gets discussed years later. Call of Duty: Vanguard. If Vanguard is your favorite, you are an optimist. You always look for the bright side in things that most people criticize. Vanguard had a rough reception, but its campaign offered a fresh take on World War II with a diverse cast and a focus on origin stories. If that resonated with you, then you appreciate character depth and emotional arcs more than loud explosions. You are also someone who likes fast-paced gunplay. Vanguard's multiplayer was one of the fastest the franchise ever had. You enjoy fluid movement, rapid engagements, and aggressive playstyles. You probably ran and gunned your way through every map like it was a personal mission. If you enjoyed Vanguard Zombies, then you are patient, very patient. The mode struggled at launch, but some players still enjoyed its progression system, its Dark Ether lore expansion, and its shift to objective-based structure. That means you are someone who gives things a chance rather than judging them early. If Vanguard sits at the top for you, you are open-minded, forgiving, and willing to explore games that others overlook. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 2. If MW2 2022 is your favorite, then you appreciate modern COD polish. You enjoy cinematic campaigns that feel like blockbuster films. You love updated versions of classic characters like Ghost, Price, and Soap. And you appreciate the cleaner, more tactical feel of the reboot era. Fans of MW2 2022 tend to value clarity and structure. You enjoy tight gunplay, controlled pacing, and realistic level design. You like missions that feel grounded, like recon, infiltration, and urban close quarters sequences. Multiplayer-wise, if this is your number 1, then you are competitive but fair. You like weapons that feel heavy and accurate. You enjoy precision over chaos. You probably spend more time tweaking your loadouts than you do actually firing them. If MW2 2022 is your favorite, you value order, discipline, and sharp presentation. Call of Duty: Modern Warfare 3. If MW3 2023 is your favorite, you are all about speed. You like snappy movement, faster time to kill, and high action pacing. You appreciate the return of classic maps and the focus on rapid engagements. Campaign fans are a special breed. You enjoy character-driven stories, even if the game received mixed reactions. You appreciate seeing the continuation of the reboot timeline, and you cared about the emotional moments even when the community had debates about the story direction. If this is your favorite, there is one thing that defines you. You prioritize fun, not reviews, not expectations. Fun. You enjoy games that give you control, speed, and plenty of room to experiment. Call of Duty: Black Ops 6. If Black Ops 6 is your favorite, you are analytical. You enjoy political thrillers, deep conspiracies, and psychological themes. You like stories that explore manipulation, hidden networks, and secret organizations. You appreciate games that treat intelligence work as a puzzle. You follow clues. You track details. You enjoy moral dilemmas and branching paths. Pantheon and the new campaign structure probably grabbed your attention immediately. If you play multiplayer, you enjoy systems that reward consistency and awareness. You value readability in gunfights. You enjoy clean visual design. You might even be the type who loves diving into patch notes to understand every balance tweak. If BO6 is your top choice, you enjoy complexity without chaos. You like stories with layers and gameplay with clarity. Call of Duty: Warzone. If Warzone is your favorite Call of Duty, then you are a competitor at heart. You enjoy large-scale battles, dynamic encounters, and the mix of strategy and raw instinct that battle royales demand. You like pressure. You thrive under stress. You are the type of person who gets butterflies when you are down to the final 2 squads. You enjoy tactical rotations, gas mask timing, loadout planning, and creative ways to reposition. Warzone fans tend to love unpredictability. You like encounters where anything can happen. You enjoy adaptation and quick decision-making. You never play the same match twice. If Warzone is your number 1, you enjoy chaos, strategy, and teamwork all blended together in one massive sandbox. Call of Duty: Warzone Mobile. If your favorite version of COD is Warzone Mobile, then you are a grinder. You love improvement. You enjoy playing anywhere, anytime, and staying competitive on a touchscreen device most people underestimate. You also value convenience. You like games you can jump into during breaks, transit rides, or downtime. You are flexible and adaptive. You find ways to stay sharp even without a controller or mouse. Fans of Warzone Mobile tend to be mobile gaming loyalists who enjoy mastering control schemes that others never fully learn. You have discipline, patience, and muscle memory that takes real time to build. If this is your favorite, you are focused, resourceful, committed to your craft. Call of Duty: Mobile. If COD Mobile is your favorite, then you are efficient. You love a game that combines nostalgia, modern mechanics, and fast-paced mobile action. You enjoy snapping from Nuketown to firing range to summit all from the same device. You care more about the gameplay loop than the platform. You enjoy clean mechanics, rapid engagements, and customizable loadouts. You probably experiment with different control layouts just to shave milliseconds off your reaction time. You also enjoy flexibility, multiplayer, battle royale, events, modes. COD Mobile gives it all, and if you love this game most, you appreciate variety and constant updates. COD Mobile fans are practical, adaptable, and deeply competitive without needing a high-end PC or console. Call of Duty: Black Ops 4 Zombies fans. If your favorite part of Black Ops 4 was zombies, then you have a special level of patience most people can only dream of. BO4 Zombies was complex, lore-heavy, and sometimes overwhelming, but you enjoyed every minute of it. You liked both storylines, the Ether finale and the Chaos universe. You loved big Easter eggs, long quests, symbolic endings, and maps that demanded real teamwork. You enjoy challenge. You enjoy puzzles. You enjoy lore so deep that it feels like studying a second language. Chaos fans are especially unique. You enjoyed mythology, ancient temples, gladiator arenas, ritual mechanics, and the sense that you were playing inside a living myth. If Chaos is your favorite storyline, you are creative, open-minded, and you appreciate ambitious risk-taking. If BO4 Zombies sits at the top for you, you enjoy commitment. You like games that give you something to dig into, and you probably watched more Zombies storyline videos than you will ever admit publicly. Call of Duty: Cold War Zombies fans. If Cold War Zombies is your favorite, you love a perfect blend of old and new. You enjoy the nostalgic return of round-based maps like Die Machine and the bold experiments in Outbreak. You like clear quest design, readable mechanics, and story arcs that reward exploration instead of confusion. You appreciate clarity. You enjoy upgrades that feel meaningful. You like the crafted narrative about Omega Group, Requiem, the Dark Ether, and Samantha Maxis's transformation. You enjoy a universe that ties itself together without making you decode 10 layers of symbolism. Cold War Zombies fans are balanced thinkers. You enjoy structure, narrative, and smooth gameplay all at once. You also thrive in open worlds and large-scale objectives because Outbreak gave you room to breathe and plan. If Cold War Zombies is your favorite, you value organization, and you enjoy mystery when it has logic behind it. Call of Duty: Vanguard Zombies fans. If Vanguard Zombies is your top pick, then you are a rare species. You enjoy experimentation. You are patient with unconventional game design. You like objective-based gameplay, Dark Ether entity lore, and the blend of occult magic with World War II themes. You probably liked the slower, ritual-based structure. You enjoyed forming bonds with the Dark Ether entities like Invictor, Syraxis, Nordicus, and Belikar. You appreciated the shift away from traditional rounds into mini-missions across Stalingrad and Egypt. Vanguard Zombies fans tend to be open-minded and forgiving. You enjoy games that try something new even when the community is divided. If you stuck with Vanguard Zombies, you value commitment, resilience, and risk-taking.